All right, welcome back to a weekly video update on USDJPY. So let's just look at the weekly. Now, if we take a look at the weekly chart, we are coming onto this little trend line that we have there. That's off the weekly. So I am expecting some sort of resistance here. Now, that resistance could drag it all down to this zone here. So this is the zone that we might see this month. But if we go back and take a look at that monthly shows us that is a high possibility actually, because that is in the weekly wick zone. So whoever wants to buy this month, that is your perfect entry. And with that buy, you obviously want to target this high. We did just sweep it a little bit to get any buy orders. But there is still this wick here which we could still sweep up into. Now I would like to see it keep going down. I'd like to see it go and at least get onto this break of structure zone before any buyers start stepping in, because that zone here is about where your 50% is. So if we mark that out, so that to that, your 50 zone is pretty close to that break of structure. So that's a strong zone where the market's going to want to pull back into to then either make a new leg and break out of this little trend that it's had, or we actually keep going down. So we're bouncing off this zone multiple times, but each bounce has been a bit weaker now. That was a weak 2-3 months that we had here. So it's hard to say. Off a monthly, it's still bullish. There is nothing showing me bearish except this trend. So how it's kind of coming down into a zone, it might snap out or it might come back down to some actual zones down here. Now, if we go back into the weekly, I actually started entering shorts off of the wick. So I went short in this zone. I took the shorter option right there. So just got tapped in. So I'm aiming for this low to get broken this week. So that's my target for the week. So we're just pushing up and down. This isn't really a strong bearish candle. We came down, we came into this week, which we spoke about last week. I was planning longs, which I ended up closing on Friday because it just wasn't a strong enough pull. So I was happy with taking the buys there and then taking some profit up here. But yeah, for today, I am expecting a push down to break this low to then see what we do next from there. Now, if we go back into the daily, let's see what we got in the daily. We do still have this very strong bullish candle which never got swept. Now, that doesn't mean much until we see some sort of direction. All it is probably retracing into this zone. We found a bit of a floor here, and then we had a pretty decent gap up. So we've come into that sell zone wick. So now we've got to see what we're going to do. You got support down here as well. Not much to say. This is like the main target really for this week. So it's bouncing off the 100 EMA. Not much to say. I'm not really going too crazy this week. All I've got is my shorts, which got activated here, and we're just targeting this area down here. You can take profit here and then a final TP there. You can let a runner, but for now, this is all bullish trend movement, so don't really want to go against the trend. But we've got this minor trend line, so that's where I went off. All right, so we've had a break, a new low. So anywhere in this, from this 50 zone, which is here, the 50%, from here up to here is all a good zone to get into. I want to target here. you can go to the next level, which is the 75, which does come close to this 4-hour support, which is just here. So you can go for that target, but I'm taking the safe option today, and yeah, we'll go from there. Happy trading.